Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we read diving into two beautiful psalms that are packed with praise and incredible imagery. Psalm 113 and Psalm 114. These are often recited together during Passover. And when you see what they're about, you'll understand why. They're a powerful reminder of God's greatness and His intimate care for His people. Let's start with Psalm 113. It opens with a universal call to praise. Praise the Lord. Praise, O servants of the Lord. Praise the name of the Lord. It's not just a suggestion. It's a command, a declaration that from sunrise to sunset, God's name is to be praised. This sets the stage. It tells us that praise isn't just for a specific time or place, but for all times, everywhere. The psalm then contrasts God's exalted position with His deep compassion. It asks, "Who is like the Lord our God? Who is seated on high? Who looks far down on the heavens and the earth?" Think about that. He is so high above everything, yet He chooses to look down, to humble Himself and pay attention to the smallest details of our world. And what does He do when He looks down? This is my favorite part. He raises the poor from the dust and lifts the needy from the ash heap, to make them sit with princes, with the princes of His people. This isn't just about a change in financial status. It's about a complete restoration of dignity and honor. He takes those who are forgotten, cast aside, and seen as worthless, and He gives them a seat at the table of honor. It's a powerful image of redemption. The psalm concludes with another incredible act of reversal. He gives the barren woman a home, making her the joyous mother of children. In ancient times, barrenness was a source of deep shame and sorrow. God steps into that place of emptiness and brings life, joy, and a sense of belonging. Psalm 113 shows us a God who is both majestic and merciful, a God who delights in lifting up the humble and restoring the broken. Now, let's move on to Psalm 114. If Psalm 113 was about who God is, Psalm 114 is about what God does. It's a short but incredibly vivid poem that recounts the exodus from Egypt. It begins, "When Israel went out from Egypt, the house of Jacob, from a people of strange language, Judah became His sanctuary, Israel His dominion." Right away, it establishes that this journey wasn't just a migration. It was God claiming His people and making them His own sacred space. Then the poetry gets really dynamic. The psalmist describes nature's reaction to God's presence. The sea looked and fled, Jordan turned back. The mountains skipped like rams, the little hills like lambs. Can you picture it? The Red Sea parting, the Jordan River stopping its flow. Even the mountains, these symbols of permanence and stability, are described as skipping and jumping like excited animals. Nature itself trembles and rejoices in the presence of its creator. The psalmist then asks a rhetorical question to nature itself. Why is it, O sea, that you fled? O Jordan, that you turned back? O mountains, that you skipped like rams? O little hills, like lambs? It's as if he's playfully demanding an explanation for this extraordinary behavior. And the answer comes in the final two verses. "Tremble, O earth, at the presence of the Lord. At the presence of the God of Jacob, who turns the rock into a pool of water, the flint into a spring of water." The whole earth is commanded to tremble, not in terror but in awe. The reason for nature's dramatic reaction is the presence of the God who works miracles, the one who can bring life-giving water from a hard, lifeless rock. Together, these two psalms paint a complete picture. Psalm 113 tells us about God's character. He is high and lifted up, yet He cares for the lowest of the low. Psalm 114 shows us His power in action, a power so immense that all of creation responds to His presence. He is the God who redeems the forgotten and parts the seas. He brings joy to the barren and water from the rock. Reading them together reminds us that the same God who performed the mighty acts of the Exodus is the same God who sees you in your moment of need, who desires to lift you from the dust and give you a place of honor. He is worthy of our praise, from the rising of the sun to its setting. Thanks so much for joining me to explore these incredible psalms. I hope they encourage you this week. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. See you next time.